As I look up in the sky to talk to God. So many, I got it. Ooh, so they get paid. Different associates. I always forget they're subjected to change. Nothing's been the same. Things always changing like the seasons. As soon as I get my hopes up, issues start falling down. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Not worried about a thing. Not even worried about me. Down here, they free. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm dead. Don't gotta worry about social issues. All right, here we go. People fall in love with you. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. Peace, love, health, and well vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. Open up notes. Peace, love, health, and well vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, with a heart is the center for healing. Understand when you come here, this is spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and most importantly, mani and petties for, you guessed it, the ego. Understand when you come here, we are focused on self-development, right? So we use the cards to help us heal us so we can manifest the life we want and not be worried about always predicting the life that we think we want, right? So with that being said, I'm not really a fan of third-party readings. However, if people do pop up in a third party, I will respect it. All right, I'm back. My bad, it was muted. But like I said, let's go ahead and get started with the collective reading. Again, I like to use tarot to to give us a little bit of insight or whatever. But for the most part, tarot was used to get insight and to gain clarity as we move through and manifest the life we want, right? So whenever I do these cards of the day and all of that stuff, it's really meant to propel you or to help you mediate anything that could possibly be happening in the future. All right. So here we got a card. Here we got a card that I haven't really seen in a long time, which is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So first thing first, I gotta point out the fact that the two represents duality, balance, and the pentacle represents the earth element. Okay, so when we talking about the earth element, we talking about the earth element, we talking about your earthly possessions, and that includes but not limited to people, places, and things. So whenever the Two of Pentacles come out, whenever the Two of Pentacles come out, we got to talk about balance, resourceful, and good management. Okay. Remember, no matter what deck or what suit the two is in, the two is always going to denote balance and responsibility. And when you realize that two or balance, duality is infinite, right? Operating in duality is infinite. And no matter who, what, when, where, if you're able to remain balanced, then you got a leg up on your competition. All right. Um, the Two of Pentacles could represent a decision that you're gonna have to make to let go of something possibly. So I don't really like to dig deep into the cards to really see like, oh, somebody cheat or somebody is a hater at your job, right? That's not for me to decode. I'm really here to help you figure out what it is that you got to do once once you actually get through whatever it is that you're going through. Open up text now. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floor for anybody who would like a general reading, a free yes or no, any of the sort. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and go do some mysterious KP stuff real soon. Open up YouTube.
What have I told you?
Still here, bright? Anybody? Y'all wanna read? Let me know. If not, then I can go. I'm about to get fried, gang. That's what I'm about to do for real, for real. Boy. They take a shit. Rochiana. Helmet truck mounted up. You know how these hoes be. The next frontier in human evolution is higher consciousness. We got jokes, huh? Damn, we got jokes. We joking? What up, y'all? See, we got a couple people coming in. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, and subscribe. Shellyante. Once I turn on this 2K, it's a wrap. This shit is not that fun. I hate to say it. Alienante. I don't know why Bright ain't acting like I'm a Reiki Master. Smell me? You don't smell me, not yet. Give me about 30 seconds. You will. You just got to keep smelling. Come on, y'all. What's the mood? What we talk about? Say no to bleach. What the hell? Let me act like I know. Stop being retarded. All right. Let me play some music or something. Drown out the background noise, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't give a fuck.
Different events in our life can shape those ways. Harboring hate, harboring pain, and everything we both make it so very hard to forgive. Nobody is perfect, and I can see that in the mirror. And every time I think of things I've done inside the past, I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the person there. Free, not worried about a thing, not even worried about me down here. Free, ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm jealous. So many things, so many bills I gotta worry about. I go to work every day so they get paid. So many jobs, so many friends, different associates. I always forget they're subjected to change. Nothing stays the same, things always changing like the seasons. As soon as I get my hopes up, issues start falling down. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Not worried about a thing, not even worried about me down here. They free, ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm dead.
What up, Jay?
Don't gotta worry about social issues. Don't gotta worry about bills to pay. Don't gotta worry about people falling out with you. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Not worried about, not worried about a thing. Worried about me down here. They free. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly.
You just asked that question in another channel. I don't want to answer that question. I'm not supposed. So it's unethical. It's literally unethical for me to go behind another reader and answer a question that you already asked. So do you want to ask a different question, Brian? How about you follow the instructions that's pinned in the chat before you ask questions, okay? Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Man, oh man. Jay, where you? I mean, not Jay. Brian, where you at, Brian? So, Brian, can you help me help you? So, because you didn't ask, I'm still going to accept your $2 for the donation. But just so you know, in the future, what happened? What make you ask that? Why are you asking questions? Did you cheat? What happened? Did she cheat? Understand that when I pull these cards, this is just feelings can change at the drop of a hat. These cards that I pulled doesn't guarantee a breakup or a reconciliation of any sort. The best way to get the answers you want and need is to ask the person. And the best way to ask the person is to start with an I statement. Hey, I've been noticing you. Hey, I like you. Hey, I love you. I want to be with you. Whatever, right? You got to start off with an I statement. And then when you do that, you gain control of the situation and circumstance. So then when you turn around after you gain control of the situation and circumstance, you ask that person sentiment share, and you would get everything you need to know just by asking one question. All right. And what you say her name is again? Amanda. So, how is somebody? I'm confused. You want to know if somebody's going to leave you, but y'all in a rock band together, and you asking current rock band together with y'all not together, but you contemplating separation. So Amanda is in a rock band with you, but you want to know her current feelings. No, y'all are not in a relationship. So what do you mean? Is she gonna leave you? How's she gonna leave you if y'all not together? I'm confused. I ain't even gonna lie to you, cause you know YouTube gonna take half of that. That $5 you just sent, YouTube gonna take half of that. If I was you, I'd donate via using Nightbot. Nightbot, show him how to donate. All right. So I need to know how to answer this question. Come on, man. You got to be more careful. All right. So I guess we're moving on to the next person. Shout out to Steffi in the building. Oh, I got to change that. I don't know what you missed, so you got to tell me what you missed or rewind or something. I'm confused. I'm confused about this whole reading. All right. So, unfortunately, I got bad news. Person is conflicted. This person is broken. Person has resistance. All right. So, what I would do is I would gracefully bow out of this situation and just move on. All right. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf because I ain't buying it. Smell me? Yes, sir. How can I help you? How can I help you, my fine feathered friend? So, with all my spiritual abilities, you're not asking me no wheel question. I know you of all people not asking me a wheel question, but I'll try my best, all right? So, will my spiritual abilities become a lot more powerful in these next months? Uh, mm, how can I answer that question? So, you started off with a wheel, so that's a yes or a no. All right. I don't know if you're looking for a yes or no, but the answer is yes, obviously. I don't even have to pull a card for that. So if you want me to pull a card for that, then rephrase the question. What do I have to do, or something? You gotta ask. So we gotta ask practical questions. We can't ask. What's that word I'm looking for? The ifs and wheels. We can't ask tarot ifs and wheels. It's about who, what, when, where, why, and how. We gotta ask tarot stuff like how, what do I have to do to be more spiritually powerful? Now, that is something I can possibly work with. So, what do J Math and specifically got to do to be more powerful? Um, your diet is the first thing that I heard in my head. Diet is key. I got something for you on that. You got to hit me up though, big dog. I can't be giving out all the secrets on YouTube, man. You got to hit me up. All right. So the heart space is going to be key for you moving forward. Um, I think that there's possibly a misconception on what quote unquote power really is. Um, oh, here she go with some beats again. All right, I believe machos is one of the four food groups. That's fine. What I would say, oh, you know what? This deck was incomplete. I apologize. This reading don't count. But you can take that. You can take that Queen of Cups for what it's worth, though. But the deck wasn't complete. I intended to give you. I was one card missing out the deck. I got something for you on the diet tip, man. One thing I will say is cook yourself and cook with healthier options. Right? Cook yourself and cook with healthier options. And and if you can utilize your fasting, so everybody fasts, no matter who, what, when, where, why, or how. We just don't think about it. That's why breakfast is called breakfast, because you're breaking your fast, right? So if you could utilize your fasting window better, it'll be very good for you. Very, very good for you. Nothing stays the same, things always changing like the seasons. So I like this card for you, but I'm not going to say the Wheel of Fortune, right? Grass, water, nuts. That's cool, I guess. I don't even know what that mean, bro. Do you mean you eat grass or you smoke it? I'm confused. All right. So, Wheel of Fortune card, okay? Um the wheels of fortune turn in your favor because you churn them. Okay? Um when you asking the question of how can I be more powerful when you see the 10, um the 10 represents completion, and it's the in between of unlimited potential and singularity. It's the transition between the two. Give me 1 second. Let me yes, I'm turning them now more than you know. Uh that's a good thing, I hope. Oh, see, I don't want to go through this. Well, let me say this. It's not that I don't want to go through this, but to really understand your question, I'm gonna have to tap into my notes, and it's deeper. It's deeper than just a one answer word, a one word answer, right? So if I could give you a one word answer, it would be to tap into your destiny. All right. The 10, the Wheel of Fortune is the destiny card. Um, I want to give you a note if you can write it down, or if you want to take a second to like text it to yourself or something. I want to give you some notes. I want you to study. I don't want to go through the whole thing here live, but I want to give you a couple things to study. So I said if you could take some notes, like text it to yourself or something real quick. I wanna give you something to study real fast. So just let me know when you're ready. Okay. So um the path, no. Yeah. So check out the tree of life and how this correlate with the tree of life. Um let me Google something real fast and make sure. You know what? Let me Google this before I give you the wrong information. So make sure you tap into what the what the Wheel of Fortune represent on the tree of life. And then the I wanna Okay, I don't think it's relevant here. Okay, I apologize, y'all. I was just trying to Google something real fast. Okay, so um, you can't know where you're going without knowing where you came from. So, what I would say is you need to tap into your destiny, meaning you need to tap into your true purpose. Uh, what I tend to believe, what I've seen is that most of us are not going to be truly fulfilled in many different ways unless we are on a path to bring help, love, etc., to people, to animals, to the environment. That is one of the number one ways to really, really, truly make an impact is to find something that your heart has an affinity for and pursue it with vigor. Um, you said something very earlier about embracing change or something like that. Yes, that is very much so true. And it had my brain thinking, but it pushed me somewhere where I didn't think it was relevant. I think maybe if it would have been like a love reading or something like that, it would have been different. But get in tune with time. That's going to be key for you. Getting on a regular schedule or rites and rituals. That's going to be key. And follow. I always I can't. I don't advocate for one religion over another, but I would highly recommend that you either consult somebody. I don't know if you've been initiated into any like Christianity or any other spiritual systems, but um mastery of spiritual systems is very key moving forward. Um Not just one, but if like let's just say if you was born in a Christian household, master Christianity, and then you find the opposite, and then you just keep mastering different things. Um, if you was to subscribe to my spiritual advisory, I would teach you that there's keys in the four corners of the earth. All right. Now you can take as you will with that, right? But it's some keys in the four corners of the earth, and you gotta only way to get through the door is with the key. That's all I can really tell you for real. And the last thing, follow the trajectory of luck. Follow, you know what I'm saying? Follow the path of good luck. When you get this Wheel of Fortune card, it's going to be okay. So when I say you turn the wheels in your favor, not only do you manifest it, but you follow the manifestations as like it's telling a story. Right. I've been telling a lot of people to do that, which is you write down your tarot readings because they're going to tell a story. And then the energy behind the cards that you get, you're going to be able to easily tap back into it because you're going to have the notes. So sometimes the cards is going to confirm things after they happen, but sometimes the cards are going to leave an energy signature for you to move through. So you wouldn't be going down this path alone, if that makes sense. So following, like, it's kind of like follow, excuse me, it's kind of like following the rabbit hole when you like researching something new. So what that would look like is like if you go somewhere, right, and somebody give you like half off or somebody give you a freebie, like you go to a, say if you go to a gas station you don't normally go to, and then somehow, some way, something out of the ordinary happened, like you find $1 on the ground, or somebody leave a debit card in the gas pump. Never mind, don't, I didn't say that. Alone again, naturally. I don't know what that means, but follow the path of good things, right? Say if you go to a gas station where you don't normally go to and something out of the ordinary happen, you meet a friendly person, just something different, right? Make sure you take note of that, and you the places keep frequenting the areas where it matches your frequency, right? You got, that's going to be key for you to be like in your natural element. And you never know, you can always go back to places and people, places and things, but don't be afraid to add tools to your tool belt. All right. But yeah, them four keys, five keys, four keys, whatever, is going to be very key. What's up? I saw you left me to go watch more videos. Okay? I'm sorry I bored you to death with my presentation. What up? What up? So I know G Leds hopped on the list. I didn't forget. Who else? Bright. I don't know what Bright be doing. She just be hanging on the corner sipping 40 ounces. I don't know what the hell be going on. She made root beer. She be getting drunk off them beats. So my question to you is, what hole do you have in the world that you want to feel? Jay, what's an injustice or imbalance in the world that you want to grab hold to? You do drink alcohol. How you gonna tell me you don't drink alcohol? You do porn? Wait, whoa, pause, no diddy. What is going on in this chat, man? We back. We back. What is going on, man? I'm about to go eat some leftovers. It's a wrap. He said, what? Man, let me go get these Doritos. You don't drink alcohol? Yes, you do. How you gonna tell me? I'm just, first of all, you can't tell me because I'm just joking, right? So don't even fall into the trap. See, you almost got trapped. You almost made me believe my own trap. You almost got me. But you do drink beer. How you gonna tell me you don't drink alcohol? And I said root beer, right? Get it? A beet is a root. Oh man, they ain't rocking with. I thought they was on my man. They ain't rocking with me, man. All right, Jizzle, she ain't rocking with me. Get it? Root beer? Get it? Nobody got it. All right, that's cool. All right, so the truth is, oh man. But it's funny though. It's funny. It has nothing to do with the truth. It has nothing to do with the truth. I really don't care if you drink or not. Okay, you drunk. If I say you drunk, then you drunk. All right, Jizzle. So after the celebration, you got 2 4 cards in a row. Okay, so there is going to be another beat beer. There is going to be another tiny situation and circumstance that you're going to have to deal with, and you're going to not have you. And don't worry, it might feel intense, but you're not going to have to use all of your swords. Okay, you can this one you can get by with just one sword, maybe a sword in a cup with beetroot beer in it, right? But is it red? What color is it? But anyways, remember the 4 is rest and relaxation before you go back into battle. Okay, so right now I don't want you to worry about playtime, okay? So no toys, no Legos, no nothing, okay? You got rest and relaxation right now. All right? And then you need to get ready for the next tiny battle. All right? So the 5 is coming. I can't tell you I can't tell you what the storm is or whatever. I don't care to, but you're gonna have to embrace it. Okay? Again, this is the matriarch waiting to be summoned to yield her mighty sword, the Queen of Swords. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so the combination of the last 2 cards, both being 4 cards, is telling me that there's going to be some action that you're going to have to take. So we had the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So your homework tonight is going to be what powers lie within the combination of the elements air and fire. All right. And that combination of air and fire is what you're going to have to take action with in your life. Because remember, 4 plus 4 equals 8, and that equals infinite action, right? It's poetry in motion, right? You got to move very gracefully in these streets. You hear me? But you got to take some action, and you need to figure out what archetypical energies is associated with the combination of air and fire. You can even cheat and say, what does the combination of the 4 swords, what, no, what action do I need to take with the combination of the 4 of swords and the 4 of wands? What action do I need to take with these 2 cards? All right. I don't know what y'all about to do. Ain't nobody donating. I guess I gotta go back to OnlyFans. Yeah, I got a whole lot of jokes. I do. I got a whole lot of jokes, and I get under people's skin really fast. I don't know how or why I piss people off so much, but somehow, some way, I be pissing people off. I don't do it on purpose. I swear to God. I just got a knack for pissing people off. I think that's my middle name. Is pissing people off. But in any case, though, yeah, you can cheat. Go to ChatGPT or something and say, what action do I need to take with the combination of no, what does it say? What what no, a better question would be, yeah, what action do I need to take with the combination of the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords? And the combination of those 2 elements, now I really want you to focus on the elements and not the card. But if you can get the elements from the card, that's cool. But what do I have to do with the combination of these 2? Man, I remember that one day I was eating on live. I was smashing. When Bishop came up, yeah, 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords. What action do I need to take with these two cards? There's going to be an action that's going to have to take place, but it's not going to activate till after you tap into the 4. The 4 is going to open it up. No, she didn't. She had the 4 Wands earlier. She had the 4 of Wands because it was a celebration. Remember? Unless I'm tripping. If I said the 4 of Pentacles, then I was wrong. I don't know. I be fried. I don't know. You gotta excuse me. I was born fried. Hold on. Well, these chats be disappearing too fast. So let me ask y'all right now. kptaroschool.com. This the night class. What is the combination of air and fire telling you? What is the combination of air and fire? Don't ask nobody, do they want to read them? Your reading not over. Fire and water. You said communication and new vigor. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I like that. Said you see action, huh? Yeah. And when you think about it, right, the eight of the Eight of Pentacles, no, the Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. The Eight of Wands takes us like swift, fast moving energy, right? But it's funny because the Eight of Swords is the opposite, right? Right, fan the fire before it go out. Ah, oh, that's good. Remember, the Eight of Swords is being stuck in place. Ah. So the reason why I felt like it was important because we operate in a duality. Negro Friolis. Friolis Negro. Please donate to reciprocate. Yeah. Which is the direct opposite of the Eight of Wands. Because what is the Wands? The Wands is moving. The Wands is going. The Wands not sitting still. Hey now. What up? What's a nice song? What's going on, shorty? Hold on. You asked the wrong question. I gotta read that again. You said all of that to say what? What do you mean? So what's the key to the magician? I don't understand. Are you asking what do the magician card mean? Oh, I ain't hip. I really don't listen to Bruno all like that. He got like 3 songs that I know. I don't know, maybe a couple more. I probably only can name like 3 Bruno Mars songs. I ain't even gonna lie. Off the top of my head without Googling. Mm. Mm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What about the magician, though? If you had a question about it, ask. You said, so what's the key to the magician? But you asked the wrong question because you named the key to the magician. Or no, the key to the magician is the infinity sign above his head. So that's, remember, you get the magician, the high priestess. All that represents is you just mastering different magic. That's all that represents. Oh yeah, the four. Oh yeah, but no, it's deeper than that. Yeah, yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's one. Well, I ain't gonna say it's deeper than that. I'll say that's like one avenue. That's like one whatever. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But that's like one of many layers when you're talking about the four corners. Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what it's meant for. That's exactly what tarot is meant for you to tap into different brainwave states and whatnot, so to speak. Yeah. Like, remember, the tarot story is not different people. It's one person in different phases. Whether you talking about the minor arcana or the major arcana, it's a story. It's a story that's taking place. And you are the main character. So you got I'm not really good with the Muslim stuff, but tarot got Muslim stuff in it, right? Like the high priestess card, the crescent star and the moon. What do that represent? Everybody, that's what do the crescent star and moon represent? Right? It's all types of deities and stuff like that hitting in these cards. We got sphinxes and all types of stuff in these cards. So we only ask solely for confirmation so we know the answer, because why would the question be in the first place? Well, so again, her asking that question, you can have all four elements right there on the table. But remember what I said, without the mind to put those elements together, then those elements mean nothing. If I tell you to go pray and you don't have the mind to go pray, then no results is going to happen because you didn't take action. So yeah. I was wrong in my initial thought, but like I said, when I cleaned it up, it's the infinity symbol above his head. He can get actionable, repeatable. He can get repeatable results anytime he wants. The key to that, it's so many keys to that card. As above, so below. Um, man, that magician card is all the cards is deep, but that magician card is deep, man. The selenite wand in his hand. It's 1025. Make a wish. Hmm. Yeah. I'm about to turn this light off. I can't do it. All right. So, y'all not talking to me. What's up? We got any more questions? Was what cereal or granola? I don't know what you talk about. I have no clue what you talking about. What you asking me? What was I eating? I was eating. Um, why you say no milk? I mean, why you say no cereal? I'm confused. Why you say that? When did I say that? I didn't say nothing about cereal earlier. You said it wasn't. I said it was. You lost me, champ. You got to remember, I got to read the text. So you got to put a little bit more energy into the message. Like 3, 4 more words. Doritos and bean dip. That's not bad. That's a good one. No, you don't. Cause then, if you remember everything I say, then you'll remember what I said about donating. So what I will say is what I had black beans in it. I did say that, but it wasn't bean dip though. I don't even know what the hell bean dip is. Is that like refried beans or something? I'm cool on that. You ain't try to donate. Oh my god! Oh my god! You ain't try to donate to me. Ain't no blockage. Nah, my money flow not blocked. Your money flow blocked. That is wide open. Black beans in a small can. Nah, somebody put a spell on you. That's a demon. That's what that is. That's a demon called selfishness. That's what it is. Yeah, that's fucked up. I hopefully you hit up your favorite Reiki master to help you with that. In a small can. I'm not eating beans out of can. I never had no fucking. You talking about that Fritos bean dip? Man, I never ate that ever in my. I never bought that. I never ate it. I don't even think I ever tried it. I know it's a gin. That's what it is. It's a gin on you. Uh, um, but what I was saying, yeah, I ain't never had no bean dip, man. I don't even like beans on my Taco Bell. That refried bean paste, I'm cool on that. I have had it like once or twice from a real restaurant and it was good, but no, I'm not. No, I'm cool on the bean dip. No, I'm cool. I do like black bean salsa though. That is delicious. I love black beans. I love black twin. I know about the gin. I know you know about the gin. It protects you from your oppressors. But man, Taco Bell is great. Well, I don't know. She live in a different country, so it might be different. But Taco Bell is grade F horse feed. That shit is not real meat. That's like meat and oatmeal, literally. What's up, Bennett? What up, Manor? What up, y'all? Peace, love, health, and wealth. Que pasa? Como está? Um, Konnichiwa. Que pasa? I already said that. Howdy. What's up? What's good? Salam alaikum or salam alaikum. Well, however you say it, whatever, however big your tongue is, right? Salam alaikum, whatever, right? What else? Shalom, shalom. What else we got? Konnichiwa. What is Muhammad's current feelings for you? Uh, did you did you go did you go follow? Did you go hit my last? You gotta hit my. You gotta go like and comment on my last video and let me know when you done. It ain't even say you left, but okay. All right. So you still want to know what is Muhammad's current feelings for you? All right. Let's see. So you already know this, but I gotta say it anyways. The reading I'm about to do doesn't guarantee a reconciliation or a breakup. This doesn't determine the success of a future relationship or a past one. Um, these feelings are just a snapshot in time, like a Polaroid. Things change, people change too, right? The reason why the moon is associated with the internal environment of a person because the moon phases change very frequently, similar to the human emotions, right? That's why the human emotion is compared to water because it's very fluid in nature, all right? So the best way to truly really know how a person think and feel about you is to ask them directly. Again, start with an I statement. You understand what I'm saying? Start with an I statement and go from there. I like you. Do you like me? I love you. Do you love me? I see a future with you. Do you see a future with me? All right. So fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. Uh-oh, somebody's attracted to somebody, that's for sure. The second card is broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Uh-oh, look like somebody's contemplating whether or not they should. Oh, they feel abandoned, walked out, cold. All right, so it feels like there is some physical attraction, but somehow, some way, one of you guys was hurt and let down. I feel like it's a misunderstanding that took place, or maybe with the shattered mirror, I feel like there's there's incompatibility at play, right? Where we could be sexually attracted but not be mentally, mutually, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Compatible with each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what am I about to do? What am I about to do? I want to play the game, but I'm tired. I want to get off live, but I'm poor. I got money blockages somehow, some way. I gotta learn the top like 10 greetings around the world, man. I want to at least know the top 10 greetings, at least, if not more. I'm about to get zooted. Zooted. I'm about to get zooted. Zooted. I'm about to get zooted. Zooted. I'm about to get zooted. I'm about to get zooted. Zoo. I'm about to get zooted. Zoo. Zoo. I'm about to get zoo. Zoo. You got a money blockage every single time. Man, if you don't get your. Oh, I got a plate over here. Let me get my dishes. Let me get my dishes. Let me get my dishes. 38 views. Let's go. Thank you. Zooey. All right, y'all. Ask me something. Come on now. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know, a 1 year old. Shit, it depends on what he into. Can he read? Is he working already? I don't know what he into. Shit, get him a little stripper popping out a cake. No, but the best thing is any kid that age. The best thing is learning things that's appropriate, like for learning. I don't give a fuck about Jordans and Polo and all this Saint Laurent. I don't care. Us a 1 year old. Get them something that can teach them something. No, look, clothes, no. Fuck that. Everybody gonna give clothes. That's exactly the reason why I just said don't get clothes. That boy need to be able to learn something. You can't. Who has a kid? The 1 year old got a kid? Yeah. 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 Anybody who get mad at a 1 year old, a 5 year old for fucking up their shoes is dumb. I don't like people who be materialistic with babies, like a 1 year old. That's fine. Just make sure that baby learns something new. That's all. Get him a premium subscription to something that's going to teach him something. Buy him a, get him a something. Make sure he get a subscription to Hooked on Phonics or something. I don't know. Everybody's smart. That's not impressive. What? So him being smart just mean that he got the capacity to remember and recall information. So if he got the ability to recall information, then figure out what you can do to strengthen that. All that smartness ain't good without the right guidance. All babies are smart, but who is the person guiding the baby? That's the question that KP like. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Because a baby can be smart, but you can also go tell that baby to go cuss people out and punch people and steal and shit like that. That ain't nothing. That's not impressive. We need to be training the minds of the next president. Fuck getting in trouble. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about if a baby know whether or not he getting in trouble or not. Is that baby? Is y'all meditating with that baby? Is y'all playing binaural beats with that baby? Right? What y'all doing for that baby DNA? Right? Go buy some activated charcoal for that baby. Right? I don't care about how smart he is. And who's the person guiding that smartness? Right? How the best one of the best things you can go do. Go get that baby some activated charcoal. Every single year. Get him a new batch of activated charcoal. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine too. But you asked me about what you can get to the baby. So that's what I care about is the baby. And get him some activated charcoal and get him some binaural beats or something. A album of solfeggio or something. Yeah. Get him a subscription to some solfeggio sounds or buy him some tuning forks. Play them tuning forks over that baby while he sleep or while he woke, whatever, right? Yeah. I don't know what that mean though. Like I don't know what it mean. It's funny, but I don't know what it mean. So get him an album about some Mozart or something. Get him like a little Bluetooth speaker or something like that for him. So and a tablet that ain't got nothing but binaural beats and all that stuff on there. Get his parents some parenting classes. I like anime and cosplay. Not me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I never, not one time. The last anime I saw was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that. I'm not watching no Inuyasha, Robot Chicken. I'm not watching that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about nobody humping in middle school or none of that shit. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't want to see nobody fight to the death. I'm cool on all of that. Best way to entertain me is to teach me something. I won't say it's boring, but I can't willfully submit myself to stuff like that. I can't. You just said you was into anime. Am I tripping? Oh, you said they like anime. Oh, okay. They like anime. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, go get that baby some activated charcoal. That's what you can do. And go do something that'll help raise that baby frequency and keep its frequency high. Smell me? Yeah, no, I'm cool on the anime. I'm with you. It ain't even I ain't even no going to sleep on it. I'm not even gonna put myself in a predicament. I'm not even about to watch it. I need to figure out how to get in this laptop, man. I can't just sit here and just stare at the screen. This is terrible. I'm about to play the game, man. I can't just sit here and just not do nothing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, let's do the twist. What's up, Dan? I knew it. I knew as soon as I got up to do something, somebody else was gonna come in. I knew it. What's up, Dan Clark? I'm all right. We just hanging around, chatting. I was about to turn on my video game. Oh, we not doing that audio. Yeah, we need this monetization. We got money blockages, so NBA 2K or something. Probably just it's the best thing out there for real. And nothing else worthy. Can I interest you in a donation based reading? Don't feel guilty that you can only donate 100. I mean, ain't no donation too small. 100 is fine. Yeah, I think it's 2K20. No, it's 2K28. Nickelodeon. What? What happened? What happened? Man, I'm ready to turn this light off, man. I hate sitting with this fake light on. Oh boy. I'm so fed up with that shit, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. This victimhood society we live in, this whole Me Too thing and all this stuff, man, I am so sick of it, man. And the reason why is because these conditions that people is operating in today has been existent for a very long time. And why they still exist is beyond my I know why it still exists, but it's just it's a shame that it do. And so it's just hard for me to take anybody serious these days, to be honest with you. It's really hard. Uh, at this point, we just got to learn from other people's mistakes, man. That's what a wise person would do. That's what a wise person would do. Learn from other people's mistakes. To be honest with you, I don't even think it's. To be honest with you, I don't even think it's a matter if it's true or not. I just think it's because a lot of times the allegation is all that you need for evidence, and that's sad. Like, if we can be honest, this justice and judicial system is it needs an upgrade, man. All of this stuff, civics, it needs an upgrade or something because I don't know, man. It just I don't know. I don't even want to talk about this stuff because I got very strong opinions, and I don't want to accidentally use any divisive speech that could misrepresent me or Sacred Self Healing Center. The question is what? The question is why would we even care to know? Well, you can't say that because it's shit that you care about that other people don't. So it's like you can't you it's not a matter of what people care about. It's a matter of what is it doing, if that makes sense. It's just like I like cooking. Some people don't care for cooking. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it's important because I'm a basketball fan and I've been rooting for Zion for what it feel like 10 years almost now at this point, maybe what 6 7 years. We've been talking. How long has Zion been a household name? Zion Williamson has been a household name for at least 6 7 years, man. If just off the top of my head. So when you watch a young man, a basketball player, grow up from high school and all of that stuff, you know, you grow an attachment. That's just like a reality star or a musician, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. A lot of people feel connections to celebrities, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because they people just like us. You don't even know who that is. Well, again, but my thing. All right, so name something you interested in, right? Let's put the shoe on the other foot. Name something you interested in. Name three things. Give us three things that you interested in. Name three things. All right. I love gardening, right? I really do. I like my first job was with the Cleveland Botanical Garden. You can look them up, right? Um, but I love gardening. Like right now, I garden, right? But there's a lot of people who's gonna click on this video and say, "Why do we care about gardening? This is a tarot channel." You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? To be honest with you, I was trying to tiptoe, but sometimes certain things like that. You know, you know. The question is, why would we even care to know? I don't know. When it to be honest with you, that make me feel like what I think and feel is invalid to you when you say a statement like that. That was the point of me saying that because even though I know I be speaking real. I know I be speaking crazy, but I think I do at least leave room for other people's opinions, and you know what I'm saying. But that shit is relevant because this is the culture, right? What if I have a son one day that's a victim of being sued for millions of dollars and he was innocent? Or what if you had a son or a nephew one day that be falsely accused of rape? Like we can't separate our stuff from the stuff that our life from the stuff that's happening in the news, because the stuff that's happening is in the news is setting the tone for the life that we're going to live, right? It's a lot of young ladies out here who's going to look at this case of Diddy, Zion Williams, whoever, and say, only thing I got to do is find a stupid man to say some stupid shit and I can become a millionaire. It's a lot of young women that's out here who's already being taught you got to use what you got to get what you want. So the new hustle isn't marrying a guy and then wait till he divorced or whatever. I mean, wait till he retired from the NBA, then divorce him. That's not the hustle no more. The new hustle is quick. The new hustle is you get in good 3 to 5 years, you know, either you set him up for the insurance money or you sue him for everything that he worth. Like that's the new hustle that's going on. So we can't put our fingers in our ears and our face in the sand when these things is constantly being repeated on the news, because these things are socially engineering our youth, right? And even if you feel like you raised your crew, your nieces, your nephews, et cetera, a certain way, that doesn't mean they don't have outside influence. And then who knows what outside influence is going to grow, right? What worldly influences is going to grow on our children. And we don't know what our children is going to be teaching their children when their doors is closed. We don't know. Only thing we can do is hope that the foundation that we laid for our children is going to be strong enough to fight everything in the world. Like this stuff is very relevant. My only thing is the fact that it's so sad that we turn a blind eye to what's really going on. We romanticize and hate. We romanticize in pain and failures. Like it's already bad enough a woman would get with a basketball player, for example, and wait till he get retired and then leave him, or wait till he get injured or whatever, or wait till he cheat, because you know they all gonna cheat, right? But but nowadays, man, it's going a lot deeper than that, man. And it's, you know, and then you combine this stuff with all the Megan Thee Stallion and all this stuff that's saying, like, for example, right? We got a bunch of women with unhealed trauma, right? This is why it's relevant. We got a bunch of women with unhealed trauma. And then we got people like Priscilla, the princess maker, Megan Thee Stallion, and Glorilla. All of these women out here who's capitalizing on these women's pain. They're misguiding, they're misguiding traumatized people, and they're reducing people down to penises and vaginas, butts and boobs, and money. Oh, and the men, the designer clothes, the big penis, and the gun. He gotta have a gun. He gotta have a face tattoo, right? Our youths are being reduced down to quick hustles. That's the only thing people care about now is quick hustles. Like, yeah, abuse happens and it shouldn't happen. But how much abuse is happening when it's millions of men out here being victimized, or women, right? Meaning that they being victimized because they're being falsely accused of things. That shit is definitely relevant because it's the pulse of the culture. Not everybody have the ability to stick their fingers in their ears and just tune this shit out. Like I don't got enough money in my pocket to say I don't give a fuck about what's going on in the world. I don't have everything that I need delivered straight to my door. So a lot of this shit is relevant, right? Because I don't want to be me too. Like you talk about why is it important? You know somebody who's being falsely accused of shit right now. You on his live. You on his live. This the same thing. I'm just not a millionaire. That's all. Would come on now? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. So I don't know. I don't want you to think I'm angry or nothing like that. But you know, like I said, when you said that, I felt dismissed because it's bigger. It's way bigger than just he say she say rumors. It's way bigger than that. This is the life, right? This is the life, right? Mm, mm. Let me check the chat because I've been talking. It happened to Duke Lacrosse back then. The season got ended. Huh. Yeah, this the culture, man. This the culture, and I ain't gonna lie. We need allies right now. Like, like we need allies right now. This, man. We got black versus white, men versus women, all types of shit going on. Man. But you know what? I will say something though. Everybody's fight ain't everybody's fight. So I do gotta say that. I do gotta say that. And just because you're my friend doesn't mean that you gotta fight my fight with me. So it's perfectly normal for you not to care about none of this stuff. I can't force somebody to care about the things that I care about. But this shit is relevant though in the culture. It is most definitely relevant. Whoa. Yeah, that shit is relevant, man. Thank God I ain't never sent none of these girls no pictures of me or nothing like that. Oh my God. And thank did you see the way this shit going down? Man, thank God I never gave them the time or the day or none of that. Come on now. Shit. Man. This shit crazy out here. You don't even know. And see, I'm a 90s baby. This generation, whew, yeah, it's different out here, man. It ain't the same. Not at all. I don't even know how they can get off even doing this shit. Like y'all not embarrassed? Like y'all don't care. Y'all do anything for the bag. Literally. Y'all do anything for the bag. Rob. And it ain't even just the men no more. But anybody. It do any and everybody rob, cheating, and stealing and killing for the bag now. Everybody. The only thing people care about is me, 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 me. Okay, then, Max. Right, you talking about you got trust issues? Phew. You got trust issues? Shit. You in a position to win. You just gotta make sure you don't choose no chicken nugget. You just gotta make sure you choose right. That's how I keep telling people, man. It was always an illusion that women didn't have no power. It was always an illusion. Always an illusion. And it's being exemplified right here. I trusted people I should have never trusted. Well, I mean, you can't say that unless they had a big old sign on their forehead that said "Don't trust me," or unless you was ignoring them. You know what I'm saying? After you start realizing who they was. But I mean, everybody deserved the benefit of the doubt. But and this is what I always say, like, we got to start learning how to screen people deeper before we let people get close to us. The solution is not dying alone. That's not the solution. The solution is correcting whatever's in you that's allowing you to be unsuccessful. That's it. Once we start looking in the mirror and saying that, maybe I didn't do things to get me right here today, or maybe I did make some mistakes along the way, but I'm willing to do any and everything I can to move forward. Once we get in that mentality, ain't nothing gonna stop us. But, but, you know, this word keep popping up. I ain't gonna say it because I'm gonna say it in the video. But you know, what's the labor, right? We all eat, breathe, shit, think, everything every single day. So, what is the fruits of our labor? We getting? We alive every single day. What results are we seeing? Learn something new. We always praying. We always meditating. We always doing something. But what results are we seeing? Right? Is there for us being there? Okay, then, Dr. General. Yeah, man. It ain't about the information. It's about having the right mind to interpret the information and to make use of the information we got. Because sometimes stuff be right in your face, man, and you don't even know it. But it ain't your fault though. I'm just speaking in general, but it ain't that person's fault. It's not. I'm okay then, Dollar General. Dollar General be balling, man. I ain't even gonna lie. DG be balling. I see you. I see you. Talk to me. I talk back. Smoke with me. I smoke crack. And he be pulling them bitches quick as hell too. Let me get that one. What up? Welcome in. Happy to have you back here. Um, please show some love on my most recent episode of my podcast, and then you can ask a question. But please make sure it's a you oriented question, and make sure it doesn't start with like will or if or when. Yeah. And if you need me to post the do's and don'ts of tarot questions, I can post that real quick. But I got a post that's in the chat all the way at the top of the chat that talk about um some of the do's and don'ts of asking tarot questions. Let me see, where is that? Where my phone at? Open up notes. Open up YouTube. So what I just posted was the rules of asking the do's and don'ts of tarot questions. Yeah, I saw it. Oh my God. All right. What's wrong? You scared? You scared? I want a piece of chocolate. Mm. Bing, bing, bing. All right, what's going on? This nigga, man, what the fuck is going on? They got the paint on lot. Man, get out of here, man. Right, let's go. Somebody, somewhere. Ding, ding, ding. I know what it is. They don't like when I get the scolding. They don't know how to handle that. They never had nobody scold them for real. Not in a bad way, but they don't know how to accept a challenge. They cower in the face of challenge. They cower, dare I say it. See, the thing is that they've been trained to hate men and not know it. So when there's someone who they perceive as powerful, they immediately view it as a threat because they operate with an inferiority complex. And so they lost. This is why I always tell them, this is why I always tell them, I can't want it for you more than you. Shout out to your mama Dukes. I want a piece of chocolate. That's because the phone I'm on is the phone that I get all my messages on now. Because remember, my other phone is dead, the one I used to record on. God damn. God damn. All right, I'm back. I just had to check my messages. What text got deleted? I tired, mommy. I tired. I got my second win, wide awake, now sleeping in the car. You was sleeping in the car? That's what's up. So what's up? What y'all want to talk about? Not me. I'm wide awake. Why? You want to be sad? I was trying to stay clear away from them as possible, for at least for a little while. All right, y'all. I'm done, man. I'm about to kill this light. I can't take this light no more. All right. It's been an honor and a pleasure. I thank y'all for hanging in there with K Pizzles because a lot of peoples that are going through. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Because we ain't buying it. I said we ain't